something. Refresh moves back for the pop flash. He's holding it. It's being deployed. And here comes the swing from Storm. Oh my god, TeSeS deleted behind Storm's shoulder. And then maybe no response from Heroic.
Nice layering there. Stown pressured, but he's going to actually push in front of the smoke briefly, leaving just Refresh on the site, and Nex is able to take him down. 3 versus 5 situation. It will be the full. Been seeing these kind of plays more and more lately. NiKo boosted at new box here. He should peek up. He's going to be able to find one. Actually, no, it's Hunter that gets that kill. And Cadian will actually just save that CZ into the upcoming round. Looks like he's actually trying to find some damage here. He better run away to keep 100 armor if he's actually interested in doing that. No, he actually just wants the kills, and he's only able to find...
I get it deployed quickly. Oh, Cadian's going for a spicy one. Massive swing, he could get a bunch here, but NiKo will be able to trade. That's a lot of information, however, but it is a long rotation from Heroic. They're simply out of position. However, TeSeS has a chance now. 18 seconds. He can really make things a little weird. He's overperformed in this case. 13 seconds, bomb not planted just yet, and Heroic are a little closer. Hunter has some high ground, but so many angles to check as well. Refresh smoke to try and create some space. Really trying to stop that bomb plant. 2 versus 1. How has this happened? Headshot angle from Shush, and Heroic will steal the CA bomb site if they can get into position fast enough. Speaking of which, Heroic now with a second man considering making a play through the smoke. He will with a flashbang, but be deleted. Armanek with a superior position. Shush now is surrounded, but he needs to try and stay alive here, wait for that smoke to go, wait for his teammates to be able to run distraction. I'm not sure if they even know he's here yet, but until they clear the pit, they must assume that it could be compromised. Looking for angles as the Molotovs are deployed into the site, and indeed that pot flash will tell a story. G2 know that Shush is there. Awkward angles for all concerned, and he's at the point of no return. Down he goes, rifle.
Isolated the player in pit as well. I mean, he was there for such a long time.
But if he chooses to delve into the depths of Banana, he could be in trouble. Spotted by Jax. There'll be a counter flash, and what? From Jax. He won't expect the third player, but it's been a whiff. Cadian will hold on to the area, however, just about. Half blind, but he has a chance. The bomb still towards the A bomb site. Hasn't been seen by Heroic just yet. And they're not rotating, but they are looking to find out what's happening towards top mid.
Cadian barely surviving there with 20 HP. But Heroic, they're in a desperate position now. They have to try to find some information. They're still standing their ground here towards short. Shush in front of the molly is able to find Armanek. Can't really challenge the player down mid, but Hunter may have found an opportunity here. This is a great timing for him. Double swing it towards the middle. And Refresh, he will only able to find the one, and it looks like at this point Cadian has to save that double.
Be more recognized for his efforts. That second kill was disgusting.
I could argue for him more on the CT side than the T side of this map, opping.
There we go. Heroic taking the fight to G2. Some shortcomings with the MP9 and the FAMAS. NiKo looks like he may be getting into position to flash his teammates. There we go. There it is, and here's the burst. 2 plays in the pit, however, could be a problem. Armanek not ready for the first. Bomb lost as well. It goes from bad to worse for G2 in round number 9. Next will be heard. Shush able to deal with the angle being held. That leaves NiKo in a 1 versus 5. Plenty of this in his mouth, Zero. And it begins. He has 1 minute on the clock, and this is a man you do not want to give opportunity.
Of this possibility so far, but this should be a 3v for NiKo. Nice shot there. Challenges Refresh, but Refresh just tucks down. Only 10 seconds remain. No chance for NiKo to win this, but still some damage to potentially do. The swings come out. Another tap from NiKo. Just 1 bullet is all he needs.
Towards B at present, one stuck behind a sandbag. Needs some help, and help comes, but to no avail. The transfer is there. We've got plenty of flashbangs from both directions. And Storm able to get a second and keep it competitive. 3 versus 3. Bomb still not spotted. Down at T-Ramp. Bomb headed. This is going to be a really late one. Trying to offer a fake his Nexa with some utility towards B. But Heroic is so far away. They'll just hold position. Armanek now with 12 seconds. Just poking, prodding, trying to make his way to the site. He's not going to have time to plant the bomb here. This is really laboured from G2. They've just waited too long. Transfer from Refresh is disgusting. Left to be. Wonder if G2 will pick up the pace late on in the half. But for now, it continues slow. Refresh has to abandon ship. Shush unable to do so, though. Hunter coming through from the back, and there are problems here for Heroic once again. Being in the pack, 66 HP for TeSeS. Really?
For most teams have just not been working, but they're going to try something new. A mid push is actually going to give them some space towards alt, and this might be what they needed. Just change it up completely, throw the rulebook out, but no, G2 still are able to hold on to this space. Now, Cadian... Oh.
You can see Armanek just holding now, as is Nexa. Cadian's wondering, why hasn't the bomb been planted? And he may realize eventually, which is kind of telling a story. Cadian posting up now, and indeed a third man is in position. Tesses coming through the library, and Thorn's going down mid as well. Well, the kills are going in favor, but they've got to get on this bomb plant.
Oh,
5 seconds, and indeed they've run the clock down too low. And Storm just going to have time to win this one. Again, that clock is lose away G2, and it seems like in the last round they may change the pace once again. A second attempt at the balcony push, and Heroic this time are out of position. The bomb's been dropped on the short though. That's going to be an issue. Hunter creeping out, but Refresher's the most awkward angle possible. Armanek and Nico have a lot to do here, and not much help to do it with. Armanek swinging now with the flashbang. 2 targets, can't quite finish off either of them. Transferred before the job was done on target 1.
That they can just counter. It looks like Tessus will spot a couple of players in apartments. That's going to be a lot of information for Heroic.
There it is. Coffin smoke deployed. Got counter flashes, but there will be a wall up for these players to start to move in. Nexa doing a good job so far. It's got some information, but who's going to defuse the bomb? It's got to be Nico. He's got a smoke and defuse kit. The CT's all over the site now, running distraction. The defuse has begun, and all of the Heroic players.
And Stound's really making his presence known towards B. Chunky
so unlucky.
nade onto Stound. This is actually going to make it pretty favorable for Nico. Finds the dink, but actually still no kill. 9 HP left, and now Heroic, they pretty much have to commit towards B.
With the presence shown by Heroic on long, Storm was trying to catch them, or third man rotating towards that A-bomb site. Unlucky with the grenade, but still delivered. Like this bait setup, but it looks like G2 could be in trouble. A run boost over the smoke towards B on Inferno. Don't see that one every day. TSS will be barbecued, but the bomb site's being taken. Armanek still here, however. Cadian running distraction in the meantime. Jax will surely get a kill here. Just give him a few seconds to move away, and down he goes. 2 versus 2 retake. No kits for the remaining players. Perhaps there's one on a site. Armanek creeping forward now. Heroic both in the same position. Are we playing a bait setup as well? Jax starts to creep in. Easy headshot for Shush, who's low on bullets. But Armanek is low on opportunity. Has no idea where the second player is. There's Shush deleted. Still doesn't have a kit either. So even if he gets both kills, has he got an opportunity to defuse the bomb? Looking for a kit. Not going to find one. Oh, there it is. Has he got time? Oh, I don't think he has. It's going to be close.
It's close. Oh, it's so close. No. Oh, wow.
It's unfortunate. I don't use refresh will be deleted. Heroic suddenly on borrowed time as they have to commit to this B bomb site. Nico leading them into a false sense of security, looking for the multi-frag again. Playing for the maximum efficacy are G2 in pretty much every scenario, looking very dangerous indeed as Heroic are cut down one by one on this B bomb site. Just 1 kill to show for it.
Hunter is actually tagged by a smoke. That should be an audio cue for any Heroic players if they decide to push on through. And Tessus is keyed in onto his angle. Jax is able to survive. A push through the smoke from Nico is actually so close to finding a multi-frag, but he is actually
from CT, and indeed they are. They seem confident in that respect, Heroic. Maybe a shadow advantage as well for Shush. Indeed there will be, but Jax wins the duel regardless. Tessus now, he's low, gets popped by Armanek, and it will be a 13th round for G2.
That was a really tight retake from G2, but
numbers game. There'll be space created for G2 though to try and separate the numbers of Heroic, having to force them through a smoke grenade. So far so good for Hunter to transfer and the bomb as well. Third player deleted. Cadian's been spotted down to 10 HP. There's a swing. Look how committed the bomb is to the A bomb site, looking for his 4th. 45 seconds on the clock. Look how committed the bomb is to the A bomb site. Now they ask questions of where Refresh might be, but Hunter is ready for that 4th one. Make things close, at least physically, to G2. Try and swarm if they can, if G2 will allow them, and maybe it comes down to that. Well, people got somewhere to be on this banana position. Storm with 2 kills, and it seems that this game is not done for Heroic just yet. 4 versus 2, but Armanek may have something to say about this. He's got some sound cues. Missed his shot, though. He will go back to the well. Got to be real careful, Heroic, as he comes back out. Tessus will delete him. It's an AWP to be collected by Cadian, I'm sure. See what Hunter chooses to do. He's got 6k in the bank, so he may try to cut down some more players at the very least and make things expensive for Heroic. And there goes AWP. He will dispose of that immediately. That's a big gun for Heroic. Lost immediately. That's really regrettable for them. Things go from bad to worse in that respect.
Yeah, they can't even buy one in the next round, despite the fact that they are obviously winning this. Hunter takes another down, actually. This is becoming significant at this point, because it's very likely that now in the next round, Heroic will have to buy perhaps one Galil. Oh, okay, wait.
But the bomb.
Got some tricks? Oh, no, can't quite reach that.
Good.
Arms not long enough.
The bomb will move the gun as well.
It will be a Hall's pop to come out from Heroic. 3 players towards that position. Perfect counter flash timing, though, from Amanek. Will set up Nexa beautifully, and Jax is able to catch Tessis out of the sky, and Amanek is also there to recover the situation. G2 are all over Heroic at this point, but Shush still remains.
1 versus 2 with 40 seconds. He will plant while he has some cover from the long smoke. He may have to aggress and try and find a kill here. Stop G2 from collapsing on him. They're currently both towards top mid, both with defuse kits. There's a molly, which may force Shush from his position, but that would normally be thrown from long. And G2 are headed towards short, so he may avoid that at the very least. Pit will be cleared. He has some warning now. Just needs to isolate the fights. Potential headshot position as he stands up, Shush. There's the first one. NUKE remains. Not the person you want to be fighting against. He's elevated in position, waiting for the peek, but he's ready for it. 10 rounds for Heroic. This game is... 3 players down mid. Hunter is on the way now. Are there counter grenades for G2 on this B bomb site? No, it's the bomb. Oh boy, that's huge. 25 seconds as well. Jax needs to stay alive to hold the rotation. He's got Amanek with the AWP. He's still top mid. 19 seconds. Bombs collected. It has to be now. The flashbangs are here though. There'll be an exchange. Hunter through the smoke, and just like that, G2 shut it down. So proactive on their CT side. 16-11, defeating Heroic on Inferno.
Great counter utility. Great push down mid from...
3 players up top. And in there you go. The awkward engagements begin. The trades will go in favor of no one. 3 versus 3. Make it 2. That bomb's pretty far ticked though. And no one alive has a kit. Jax has just picked one up. Tessis alone now. They need a body block. It will be 2. NUKE delivers a massive headshot.
Position. Don't usually see a player behind this box when you're wrapping, and he might be set up for a multi-frag. There's one, almost a second, but Shush survives with 29 HP still. Stown is actually reading rotations, though, towards lower, but he's not able to find any kills. But will it matter? The bomb is down. 10 seconds remain. This has gotten way too close, and now Refresh, he might have to fight himself out of the situation. NUKE takes down the bomb, and Stown on the flank. 5 seconds left. He's able to win it, and Heroic are able to accomplish their first round.
Oh my god. What G2 themselves with 2 smoke grenades. Apart from that, the weapons are the main focus. Heroic now threatening to pinch the A bomb site. There are 4 players waiting for them though, so this could be a huge problem. You can see Jax with a slice off angle. Hunter hiding in plain sight as well. And this is collapsing for Heroic. Weapons are going to be collected by G2. That is quite a brutal turnaround.
And now the play is finally coming out towards lower. Heroic have lost their outside player, but Nexa's in a prime position to stop this. Pulls out the molly. Stown's able to find the trade. 15 seconds remain. They have to get the bomb down, but the pressure is still on. Tessis taps the bomb. The swing comes out, and G2 have swarmed the bomb site.
It would be very risky in a round such as this for G2 to put a rifle so close to a pistol. Ideally, you want range between you and your opponent, so if something does happen, they can't pick up a weapon.
It's going to be setting up Cadian and Tessis. He still has it primed and ready. And Hunter dodges the flash, spins around for Cadian. Is that mid-air? Takes down Hunter. Now Jax falls at the hut position. And now NUKE, trying to recover the situation, does know that Refresh is here. So that's going to be a freebie. 3v2 situation, though. And these players are in great position, but NUKE's hitting even better shots. Cadian falls. And it seems like NUKE knows that there's a player here at the opposite vent too. Great kill onto Shush. Tessis falls into hut. And Amanek with an op, but no kit. He has to work quickly, but he does find a kit. So Tessis, he's looking for his time to strike. Trying to bait out a shot, and Amanek, he's sticking it. He has won this round. There's no hope for Tessis here. And Amanek adds insult to injury as he takes him down as well.
Once it gets to the edge, his shadow will be showing. Little tease, shows a bit of elbow for Armanek, but not too much. And so many players still on this A bomb site. Cadian holding angles towards the vent, but now there's no one to defend the B bomb site. Misses the swing, and he can't pursue this. Surely 1 versus 4. Needs to hold on to the AWP here. Perhaps hide. Very well timed indeed. Oh, the timing. I think Refresh is going through it, and he's ready for it. An instant shot from NUKE straight in the dome. The bomb's dropped as well. While he holds down the low area, there's aggression from G2 up top, taking the game away from Heroic, leaving Cadian with very limited options. 1 versus 5. He has a minute on the clock and 4 more players to catch. Look at them reposition immediately. This is a problem when you're the only man alive. As soon as you're spotted, there's aggressive repositions. Armanek just teasing from heaven, having a look-see. Very fast shot from him. Another round in the bag for G2. This is a problematic...
Just the single mini smoke, but oh, wow, Hunter with that timing takes down 2. That's the bomb as well. Now G2 have a great idea about what's happening in this round. Jax with a little bit of pressure towards Hut is able to stay...
Utility, distraction being run by Armanek. Oh, just he stops looking for this second player. NUKE emerges. And just like that, it's 9-1 in favor of G2. Seems that NUKE will take the defuse there. Oh. Hunter being careful as he makes his way down to Decon, and Shush is eliminated. That leaves Refresh 1 versus 2, but that bomb is ticking faster and faster. Someone needs to get on it. NUKE holding angles towards the double doors here as Refresh looks to emerge, and it's too late now. I think he's done enough to get this round for his team. Indeed, he has, Refresh. Finally, Heroic with a second round on the board on the T side of NUKE.
Finally, Heroic have broken the seal. Molotov is out. It's doing significant damage. And Armanek again is able to take down Cadian. I think that was towards ramp, perhaps. And Heroic, they're dropping like flies at this point. They may get the bomb down, but there is not any personnel to defend it.
Bomb has been planted.
I think Shush was just spotted by Hunter. Just the back of him. Hunter salivating the kill here. We'll see if Shush is able to turn in time. Not on this occasion. Storm 1 versus 5. He's got a smoke to work with, but the wrong angle, unfortunately. There'll be no kills for Heroic in this round. G2 move to double figures. A very strong CT side indeed. And Heroic could have the same once they move to the CT. No grenades at all. Anyway, we've got a barrage of grenades in towards the main position, but still NUKE gets the kill. Jack's here as well. NUKE continues to try and deliver, rings the bell, but Shush is alive with 12 HP. Armanek popped. The correct response from Heroic. They had to make a fast play. Nexa falling down. Can't get the accuracy though. Landing and accuracy will be a problem for him. Seemed like he may have had the jump on the players. Now, see what Jax's options are. 1 versus 3. 2 players extremely low. The bomb is planted on the B bomb site. So we'll see if he goes for it. AWP is very out of position as far as the bomb site is concerned.
Wow.
And there is a third round for Heroic.
Got the headshot too. Jax.
Yeah, Heroic really trying to abuse their numbers in positions now. NUKE continuing to just delete Heroic players round after round. Gives G2 a 5 versus 4. There are angles to be dealt with here by Heroic, and they will do for the start. Next has been here in plenty of rounds towards the B bomb site, and this time they're ready for him. 4 versus 5 for Heroic as they try to storm 5 rounds. Even a 4th would be good, the way this half has gone.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb planted.
Bird strong and fast. And Cadian a little bit of misdirection towards outside. Actually, seems like flashes are there. Hunter with the Nova actually gets a dink on us down. That's so much damage with the shotgun, and he actually finishes the kill on top of that. It's just Refresh in the 1v3 at this point. He has to find these kills quickly, and Armanek puts an end to any dream of a 5th round for Heroic. The defuse is 2 knives, actually. He's building up the cash right here, and he falls back. Such a cheeky angle.
Again, and it makes complete sense as well. It is basically a right click if you are underneath someone like that. You don't even need to be facing him. You could be standing on someone's head and they could be looking straight. Sort of AWP switch hands and go back. Big exchange of grenades and headshots on the ramp position, and surely they storm into the B bomb site. This is a big opportunity to plant the bomb. Only 3 of the players have got Kevlar here. Actually, Storm's already ready to shut them down. They don't know if anybody else is here. There's a smoke to create some space. And G2 continue to spread on the B bomb site. Zerg army is creep. No bomb plant for you, says Storm. Incendiary to limit what G2 can do to respond. How
Bomb is going right to refresh too. This could be everything. He's going to find this kill. Finds both. That should be the round right there. There's 10 seconds left. NUKE has an op. He finds the kill on a refresh. All Tessus has to do is not move a muscle. Don't even breathe at this point, and you've got this round. He actually swings anyways to deny the bomb plant. Be sure about it. And Jaxie's nowhere to be found. He is this lower push. That's a great flash to get him off the angle. NUKE swings before the flash even pops, and he catches refresh out. That is a lone defender towards B, but Tessus has made this. So Shush tucks himself into the cubby, the corner of ramp, and he gets 2 kills. 20 seconds remain. The bomb is still at ramp. It should be able to get down lower, but Stown, he might be the hero in this round. If he speeds up just a little bit, there's a chance he can catch this bomb off. And there are 12 seconds left. G2 keep pushing the limits of this clock. Will it come back to bite them? Stown decides not to strike just yet, but he's still able to take down Amanek.
Surely he's got to wait for Cadian now. You can see him showing presence, but maybe a little too much. That leaves Cadian 1 versus 2. Open the doors and closed. Open doors and closed again. Oh God, NUKE takes one. Don't give him too much opportunity. You never know. Cadian, will it be after the secret entries? A wealth of experience versus the young lads, perhaps. Tessus is here to deliver 2, and Shush will clean up the rest of them. And that leaves NUKE 1 versus 3 with not much help to do it with. They know where he was, but do they know where he is or how much? 40 seconds on the clock. And again, Cadian holding down 2 jobs here, having to 180, and he'll eat a headshot from NUKE. Has to press on now. He knows there are 2 remaining players will be rotating quickly, but he'll look to dispose of the AK in fact.
Won't be able to find him. Great recovery for
44 seconds on the clock again. Now we've got to push into the A bomb site, so he's trying to pull players away. Nice headshot from Shush, but he has to do more. Got some support on the high ground as G2 continue to stream in, but the numbers are dwindling now for G2. A key round for them to win doesn't look likely anymore as Amanek is outside 1 versus 4. 30 seconds on the clock and
find some frags here, give his team a chance on the retake, but he's given up his position. Amanek takes him down. Cadian's able to find NUKE, but there's still that lurk outside, but will it even come to fruition? Nexa doesn't look like he'll be contested, as a matter of fact. The entire retake is coming from ramp, and Cadian is just picking players off one by one.
Yeah, how's he got 2 picks from this position? That's a huge problem for G2. Now we've got the numbers from the ramp. Down goes Hunter, 1 for 1, not enough for this occasion. Amanek, though, here with the multi-frag, leaving Cadian to commit. 1 versus 2. The no-scope from Cadian, but where on earth is Nexa? He's got no idea. That bomb is far ticked. There's a molly on it as well. There's no smoke for Cadian. He's going to stand in the flames, and he just can't defuse it in time.
Oh, wow. Dark position is what was crazy. I thought at that point there was a world, and Cadian continues it.
Yeah, he has to do even more in this round. They have less to work with, and they require more now, as G2 are 2 rounds away from the match.
Had a quiet Inferno, but I think it's safe to say he's on fire at this point, and he continues as he takes down NUKE and just barely even falls back. Still here to contest, takes down Nexa, and now it's just Amanek. 6 HP, a dream at this point.
3 versus 1 is absolutely fine. Amanek will hold on to the AWP. A little awkward for the squad.
Oh, Cadian turns away, but looks back in time, and Amanek held the line, found Stown, and he's actually snuck into a pretty deep position here. There's a lot of pressure on Cadian at this point, but Hunter elsewhere is able to find 1.
Has himself an angle. Oh my God, that timing is absolutely ridiculous and very costly indeed. 35 seconds, and this is doable, and Org is a huge pickup as well. Both teams have a crossfire, but it's the G2 crossfire that is disabled. Now Amanek could hold on to this AWP for the next round, otherwise his money's going to be in a weird spot. Looking to maybe try and clutch this one late on though, as he walks into a crossfire, and it'll be Cadian to finish off the job and collect the AWP. 14 of
G2, they're making their way down secret. Once again, very low time, and NUKE just charges through the volley. That's a desperation play, and Sound's able to stop him right there. And there's a smoke as well. G2 are halted at lower at this point. There's so little time left, and the lurk towards lobby has been called out by Refresh. There's not a lot for G2 to do at this point. They might have to opt for the save. It's either...
a second.
Wow.
Well, I think that one is profitable so here, but the kills are certainly not. And again, credit to Heroic for what he did at the end of the last round. Still a chance for G2. NUKE 1 versus 4. Got himself an M4A4, 2 players in heaven. Trying to limit the space now, and that clock is ticking. the chances are so low here, and indeed, they're reduced to 0 by Heroic. 16-14, a masterclass in attention to detail towards the end. There'll be a gap between those smokes to be used by the CTs, falling off though as G2 Super Mario to the other side of the bomb site. Hunter has control of CT in the wrong direction. Omnix figuring it out, and it'll be okay, but they won't be able to do much with that. They've got a frag out here, G2. Heroic coming in for the charge. We've got stereo frags though from the T side, and there's a third one for Hunter. Omnix gets dropped. They've got to get on this bomb. Tesses 1v3. Surely he can't.
And there isn't too much left for Heroic to work with, but there is a couple flashes. But Jax is able to find the opener. That's big. And now the B hit looked like it was.
And they wait. And here comes the real execute. The third and final offering. But Storm is here, and he's ready, as is Refresh. G2 haven't even made it to the floor just yet on this B bomb site. Still looking for kills, and the rotation will be here, as we can see. G2 have been delayed, and the time is running low once again. A familiar foe, the clock for G2. And they are really struggling to get the kills here, quite simply. Maybe too complicated around the second one. Hunter will be denied as Shush runs ring around the Rosie. Maybe a miscommunication there. Things will slow down. They put the smoke up bottom connector. Look over the top. I was about to say G2 know their angles, but Hunter will get caught off guard. But Jax will trade, take position and a rifle, so that's a pretty good exchange of your G2.
She's playing right in front of the smoke at jungle. He's forced back off of the angle. The cat swing comes out, but Nico actually is able to take down Shush in the jungle. A flurry of frags, and G2 actually come out on top. One-man advantage.
Now, they know that Cadian is about 10 HP, so I imagine they'll be feeling a little bolder for a CT plant. Nico, well, he takes matters into his own hands. He has probably secured CT now. They're going for an inverse plant there, but so go for the default one instead. More confidence towards that CT location. Now Refresh will look to clutch. Two players extremely low. Off angles being held. A double time to take some pot shots, take some gambles for Heroic towards this A area. Nico with the high ground starting to move in. They need more kills than this, G2 ideally. Could see Refresh from CT now. Fade away, flashbang, and through he goes. And again, the kills are raining in for Heroic.
2-on-3 situation. Jax stuck at Apex here. And Shush, he's already on the bomb site, but the bomb is planted for middle. It'll be up to Jax to try to hold the line here. There's no real help that Hunter can offer him with this site player, so it's up to him in that regard. And the swing comes out. Hunter is able to find one. Jax falls at the Apex position. Shush with the tap, but Hunter playing a wise game. Jump spot there. Knows that Shush can't be on this bomb. And Shush, he just has to opt for the save at this point. He will keep that AK into the next round, but finally, G2, they're the first team to score consecutive rounds on Mirage.
The smoke, but again, G2 easily avoid this.
Yeah, just barely evading each other, but oh, Hunter caught a timing here. That's going to be an opening onto Stown. Cadian's right there for the refrag, but G2, they're so on top of each other that Cadian had to swing looking down at the bottom of connector, and Hunter is able to find a second.
Just, you know, yeah, you're basically spreading false narratives, Alex, is what you're doing.
That's not accurate.
Just making things up.
Oh.
Don't be one of those guys. There is a CT smoke, as you can see. A flash into the smoke and a boost as G2 position themselves to make the play. Armanek dives in with the bomb first, and there's no one else behind it. A free kill for Cadian.
That felt a little bit disjointed, but Hunter might have a chance
to
open things up. He takes down Refresh here, and there's an opportunity for a mid-round, but no, the bomb is actually too deep. G2 have to try to retrieve that, and despite all the kills that Hunter is finding here, they still don't have possession of the C4, and Cadian, he's holding the line. 35 seconds left. G2 will be pinching from every possible angle at this point, but they have to get the kills. And Cadian, he is finding too much success here for G2 to have any real chance in this. 20 seconds left, and it doesn't look like they can even feasibly go for it.
It looks like they're waiting for Hunter to move into position on short, so it'll be a late one, but the Molotov to clear position actually limits their own push into the B bomb site, so very strange affair for G2. Hunter now will have to move away with the AK-47. Heroic survived the first test, their first real full buy in this game, and both AWPs will survive. AK.
Ninth round here. map number 3, and Cadian getting aggressive towards ramp. Oh, NUKE, he showed a shoulder, and Cadian takes his life because of it. Great reaction, and Stown gets a kill on the other side of the map, but Hunter, he's been activated. He's out of Palace, but Shush is quick to quiet him.
Yeah, really trying to make a difference for his team. You can see Refresh in an awkward spot, choosing to fight it out with Jax. All of a sudden, Nexa is alone. There may be another buy in the next round for G2, but Nexa would love to do some more impact here. To the money for Heroic. They haven't got all the money in the world. And Nexa's got all the time in the world for now. But it won't remain that way. Jumping onto the bench at the wrong time. Refresh gets a free one. Players there with Refresh on the late lurk. Jax playing around triple. There is the opening kill though from Shush, and there's going to be a war of attrition once they start to cross. You can see the swing now. They've both made it over. Refresh needs to get activated as well. But look at the kills from Hunter.
What?
Absolutely disgusting. A nasty 180 as well. And it's so expensive for Heroic as G2 make it to 7.
How does Hunter do that? All from the same position, 4 kills, stops the push single-handedly, and now Cadian has to retreat.
Tempted. Quick re-smoke off the connector position, and here comes the charge. Cadian with a very nice angle. Can avoid the flashbangs as well, but again, trying to hold down 2 drops, trying to offer some support. And how about this? Look at the frags raining in for Heroic as they look to make a 4th round. Hunter now 1 versus 3, punctured by Storm. Deep grenades on the ramp. Can run by triple and aim at the... Oh, never mind, no time for that. We've got Storm here. Again, he's been so instrumental with the AWP. Rifle support is here for Refresh, looking for the flick, but won't make the connection this time. 2 versus 3, and it gets worse for G2 because Refresh will buy some time for his squad. Bombs collected, and Hunter will fall away. 1 versus 2, still doable. Make it a 1v1 wherever he chooses to go. That seems to be the case, but Tessus may have a superior angle should Hunter make his way into B apartments. Either way, Hunter will have to cut the noise soon. Otherwise, it's going to be a free kill for Tessus. Indeed it is. Very quick on the rotation. Hunter never expects him to be there. We had a full spray from NUKE earlier. Is an eco as they look to have a strong buy in the last round of the first half. This will be the second pass. Shooting gallery for Shush, although it seems that he'll have a picture in the gallery as well. NUKE leaving the site now, and he may meet Storm soon. North angle from NUKE, which could give him a rifle if he could be successful. Just about. You can see Tessus poking towards the ramp. But the money's a little weird for Heroic here as well, so they may have to give up on this one. Refresh needs to stay alive here. But he won't be able to do so, and it seems they're going to lose way more than expected. Perhaps, I think they were just straight up going for the retake, but they got utterly deleted. Off elevation.
Oh, Refresh. Takes down 1, looking for more. The Gush is already out, and Hunter finds the trade. 4-on-4 situation, but Apartments is in control of G2, and NUKE is tapping away here at the bench. 2 kills for him, and it looks like Heroic don't want any more of that.
Man, NUKE's playing absolutely insane. A free kill for Armanek as just long road back, and it begins here. First buy round for both squads in this second half. Got a flashbang over the top. Cadian, though, has intentions towards Connector, but today he'll be denied by the likes of Armanek. There is the AWP, not in the hands of Cadian. Chance to do something about it. 2 versus 4. The longer this goes on, the worse it gets. The more G2 players are in stronger positions, and the harder it is to trade the kills. Refresh now alone, 1 versus 4. I think it goes for, he is closing in on that bomb. 25 seconds, he sees the barrel of the gun for Hunter. But who else is around? There's the headshot, 1 versus 3 now. Refresh, hold on a second. 16 seconds, collects the bomb. No peek from Connector. Jumps and sees Armanek taken out of the sky like a pigeon over the Lebanese skies.
For them to do here, so they're going to have to fight themselves out of the situation. But Hunter, he's holding a deadly off angle. Refresh perfectly clears it though. Gets into the site. Does he expect there to be a player at Van? No, Jax is there and ready. Now Shush and Tessus, they knew that B felt open, but it is closed at this point. The G2 players are flooding in.
Oh, they're running to their doom now. G2 have the luxury of the angles and time. Jax says hello, spots the bomb, and they come in for the double peek, but Jax will deliver the last kill as well.
It's the better of the opposing IGL towards window, but it's all in through Connector, and NUKE is here and waiting, but he can't find anything. Tessus takes him down, and now Heroic, they've gained some space. Armanek, though, still at toll booth, able to find one. Headshot angle being played by Tessus, will be able to snipe Armanek back. Now, Jackson Hunter.
Disposes of the AWP. Keeping it out of the hands of Heroic. Maybe that's what Storm's looking.
Early mid control. Hunter's already slotted himself in the ladder, though. If this is overlooked by Heroic, it could be lights out for them. Oh, man! Hunter comes up with 2. The trade is there from Shush, but it's a 3-on-3. Space has been gained. Cadian doesn't get the better of Nexa this time around.
Ooh, that is such a tough angle and a big bully. Armanex starting to wonder. Nexa are so deep towards A. They're not sure if CT's compromising. There's the entry from Shush now. We've got a 2v1 situation. Jack's position unknown just yet. Down goes the bomb. That increases the work for Refreshers. Jack fights a little jiggle, and there it is. G2 Storm.